So, I'm probably going to title this "Don't Volunteer to Help Old People Out." So I'm letting you in on my personal life a little bit because I may get old and live to see these videos. I'm going to go on to a different topic here. Um, Old people, they, especially if they grew up in a time before TV. Remember, before TV, anything was entertaining. A relationship, cleaning a house, whatever. It's good for little kids to learn this at an early age, but then, like my lifestyle is right now, um, you should be able to do as you please at a certain point. The worst part about living with an old person is that they always lose stuff. Um, the second to worst part is that they blame you for pretty much everything, even though you take your time to go out of your way to place items right in their face. Because you had a slight involvement with it, you are then subjugated to be at fault. Even within their sentencing, they will try to reword it to where it seems like you are the cause of it. um, there's all different types of folks, but in particular, there's old folks who have a narcissistic mentality that they've never really crushed in the past. They just will always have it. So this particular older person, thank God they're gone, and I will not be volunteering again to partake in that. This particular person goes out of their way to try to make a situation bigger than what it really is. Um, this particular type of person, I don't know, to me, it's like a female type of trait for you to constantly dwell and constantly be on the same subject. Um, but in a monotone, yet slightly aggressive, yet you're the victim type of tone. Those three things all in one. Um, you have to have utmost patience, and you have to know that the power of silence is greater than any verbal word you can do or give to anybody. I'm going to jump to why I I don't particularly like living with older people, especially this particular one. Um, this person had lost their keys. Now, they have three different types of or sets of keys. Now, they lost one out of that set. Now, because I gave him the key, um, I'm that person who is involved with it. Much like when you do a crime, if you are with your friend, you're going down with your friend. So he has lost his keys multiple times, but has found them, but except for that particular type of key. So now it's been about it was about 3 or 4 days, and I remember every moment, every given second, this person would try to bring it up. Now, the one thing I've learned about life is that if you cannot control something, or if you can't find something, it's not possible for you to get it, or you had it before and it's gone. You can't dwell and be verbally dwelling on that subject, because what you're gonna do is you're pushing yourself further away from finding it. 2, you're pushing people away from you, and 3, you're becoming paranoid. There's about 4 or 5 or 6 others, but the paranoia is definitely strong. It's like I guess because they don't have anything whatsoever to do, they find themselves, it's like a wheel, like let's say this right here represents, this point right here represents the topic, lost keys. So they will go around and they'll do in life and they'll be there, but because it's there, it always comes back up. Boom, lost keys. So therefore, anyone who's associated with you, it comes right back up, and it's to the point where I knew this particular person so much that I made sure that I cleaned up almost everything so that this person did not have anything to say. And of course, they did have something they try to find something. And the strange thing is that it was an item that I do not use whatsoever. Something I don't use, and I won't tell you what it is. But this person uses it all the time, continuously. I have to have tea. I have to have tea. Okay, cool. I don't use it. So therefore, if you can still partake in some sort of cleaning, go ahead and do so. So this person, this is where the epic part of it is. I would proceed to, mind you, I don't care if someone's mad at me or whatever. I don't give a shit. You kiss my ass. I don't care. Fuck you. So I know that the tension's wild with them, but I'm hungry and I'm not going to bypass you. Who are you? I've got work to do. I've got art to do. And so I get my food, and the narcissist must say something, okay? No matter what. It's not going to be something good, but they must say something. So they could be at a positive state, but once they see you, they go right back to that point. So then even though they've been on that subject and that topic before, they'll find something else. Hey, you need to do this or something like that. So then they wait for your reaction. So what it is because they're not able to find something or whatnot. Then they try to put a spark within you to do anything. Fight, not fight and say sorry, get nervous or whatever. But if you have yourself whole, you're all of those options, all of that. If you have yourself whole and strong, and you know yourself is greater than anyone trying to put a negative tone onto you, when you have all of the pleasures that you need surrounding you with my art station, you know what I'm saying? Art station straight up rolling, vapo on deck. When you have all that and you don't need somebody, you don't have to kiss their ass or anything like that. The thing that messes somebody up is silence. See? To the point where the person said, after making the remark, Did you hear me? Exactly. See, I know I got to you because you had to ask, did you hear me? See what I'm saying? Did you hear me? And the immediate reply is, yep. See, do you see that? Do you see how to avoid and to still win over the narcissist? It's so simple. I think if a lot of people implied this within their lives, and also remember that your thoughts within you is for you. It's not for someone else. You see what I'm saying? When you imply your thoughts on the other people, people become upset with you, and they start to believe that you're an asshole. You see what I'm saying? I believe that when I do get old and I do start to become paranoid or whatever, I will keep that within myself and try to figure out what that is that I've lost or something such and such. I don't know how it is going to be, but I just know I take lessons from the two narcissists that I do know. And the whole point is every time they're in a situation is because they have given up their part in that situation, and they try to limit the amount of stuff they have to do in a situation, therefore blaming you if something bad happens. See what I'm saying? So the final part is that you of course you know I don't blow up, but the whole kind of purpose really is for those of you who actually do live with a narcissist. You have to have a goal. Now my goal, I knew that this nigga was leaving anyways. Thank God. Don't come back. But the goal for you, if you have to actually live with a narcissist, you should have a goal of where you're either going to college or you're going to be away, or that should be your goal for you to do some artwork or do something that you with your hands that is creative, or a YouTube channel or something. Expel your energy into that, because that person will get you in jail. You see, for this last part, the whole purpose of the constant nagging or the bringing up of topics or having something to say only negatively is to entice a fight. It's to entice you to get angry, for you to then begin your circle of going into confusion. But you see, what the narcissist doesn't understand is that the non-narcissist is a sponge. We learn from you, and then we learn how to maneuver around you to get what we need. The narcissist doesn't understand that by them expelling their emotions and thoughts or whatnot, we who are non-narcissists is learning from you. We're learning how to get what we want from you, or not what we want, or how to avoid you and still get through with our path. You're not going to stop us, narcissists. Now, a narcissist does not know it's a narcissist. It feels that whatever given thought is important to them, they have to vocalize it, and therefore you have to abide by that because they have this baby mentality within their soul. You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, for this final part, when dealing with the narcissist and they're bombarding you with this overlap of like interruptions, like constant interruptions, you know what I'm saying? You stay calm and cool and don't curse. You could say anything about the way they look or whatever, but don't curse, because that's what they want. They want that so they can start to fight. They want that. But at that particular time when he was there, I mean, even to now, I like to keep the peace, because when I'm ready to go to the gas stations and pick up something, or when I'm ready to go pick up whatever I want, within a 24-hour period on my vacation or days off, I want to be able to do that and not have to be worried about something I did or something like that. So just remember, you must stay calm around the narcissist. I mean, when they ask, "Did you hear?" I mean, did you hear that? Hey, then you know you're winning. Stay tuned for more. I had to make this video. Thanks for watching.